woke up, couple daughters from the club dealing with this hangover.
I got your picture, I'm running with you. Dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen. Yeah. White people on this episode, you heard? I'm finally at home. Oh, shit. Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover Podcast. I'm your host, Trey, a.k.a. Walter White, a.k.a. I mind my business when I see a bitch getting her ass beat. I don't fucking... Fuck her, you picked them. You know what I'm saying? Sitting across from me, as always, is Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL. Yeah. It feels like it's been longer than a week and I missed you, my friend.
I don't know why.
Because I miss you. You're a good friend of mine.
Thank you.
Unless we're playing video games. Then
just fuck me.
Fuck you.
I get it.
Or if I just got off work and you're home at the same time, because then he start with his bullshit. Don't even knock on my door. Just open that bitch. Hi. How you doing? What are you doing in here? And he knocks something off my shelf. Close the door.
I'm literally like the epitome of having a little brother in your house that you really don't want to be there.
Turtle, please get out of my room. I'm not in your room.
I'm in the hallway.
And then sitting to my right, we have the racist. We have the Mein Kampf reader himself. We have the man that looks at black people and goes, am I racist? Y'all do commit 50% of crimes. We have Dustin Spencer.
Yo. I'm filling in for Joe today, so be prepared for the bullshit.
Yeah, Joe's gone. Joe's gone. This is going to be a white episode.
Yeah.
All the whites in the building.
The last one was Backer and Blacker. This one is, we white this week.
We white, bitches. Lighter and whiter. Here we go. Because we're down a man this week, so we're lighter and whiter.
Technically.
Yeah. So, how was y'all's week? We'll start there.
I worked fucking 6 days this week.
Gross.
56 hours.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
And I smashed my finger today to where I couldn't feel the tip from like the middle knuckle down.
Always terrifying.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital.
Oh yeah, that's always a fun time.
Turds?
Shit, man, I did a lot this week. I ain't gonna cap. There's more work-wise than anything.
Yeah, it was a long week. I love that, like, there's got to be something in space that, like, we all feel it. When it's a long fucking week, everybody's like, it was a long fucking week.
I felt like I just did so much around. Like, at one point, my smartwatch, which is now broken from all the fucking work that I did, the face on that motherfucker is coming off. Like, the glue just came from around the face. It works. It just, I can't touch screen. It still tell time. So it's just a watch now.
Fair enough.
$150 for this app.
Right, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It was like buying a G-Shock in the early 2000s.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But nah, at fucking one point I looked down at my watch before it broke. And it was like, all right, you can stop your workout now. And it said I was going for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I was like, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just at work, and I don't have a manual labor job.
Yeah, there's nothing like for some reason it's like a wake up call. Like you'll just be doing shit, and then out of nowhere your watch is like, oh, you're working out. No.
Stress.
Yeah, like no. Do you feel my heartbeat? Is that what this is? Nah, but yeah, it was a long fucking week, and then midway through the week, I got called to go work at the House of Blues, doing my security shit, and I got to work Queen Herbie.
What that is?
Shout out to her. She's actually dope as fuck. She has a part of her show where she the music it's very witchy. She's a very witchy white rapper female, but she sings. She has she has a song called so eloquently named. It's called if I had a dick, I'd fuck myself. And like somebody told me that was the name of the song before she went on stage, and I was like, I gotta hear how you make this work. And that bitch was a bop, son. She ran that bitch. But Spencer said earlier that he's heard it. I don't know if you heard like the viral TikTok song that's seriously, like, have you seen myself? That's her. And
I've seen her videos then because I've seen
the short bob cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, she was fire, dog. Like she's got a part of her show where she sits in a chair and raps "Look at Me Now" because she has a song called "Busta Rhymes." So that's like the prelude
segue
into the
fire.
And
Fire.
yeah, she killed. That was the first show, first show I've ever worked that she came out on stage in like a wizard robe, like that bitch was like covering her face.
Fucking Gandalf.
Crowd goes fucking insane. You hear me? And then like once she throws that bitch off, grabs the mic and goes, New Orleans. Bro, it got so loud. I asked for fucking earplugs. Like,
damn.
I'm like, if this is what the crowd is gonna be like all night, I need earplugs.
Right.
And then first show I've ever worked that I worked artist entry to, like, so basically I'm the guy that stops the shooters from going backstage. Like I'm the one security guard that stops you from running behind stage to go kill the artist on stage. And that was the first show. My boss, my supervisor, and 3 of my coworkers all came and stood in my area to watch the show.
Damn.
Like, that's how great she was doing. Like, literally the black dudes that I work with were like, bro, come down and come watch this shit. Like, she was killing it. And are her songs anything I'd listen to on a daily basis? No. But if I heard she was performing again, I'd
check it out.
I'm going. Yeah, like, she killed that shit.
I find a lot of artists are like that, to where you might not have liked them just listening to them, but then you see them live and you like, oh, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That'll change an entire perspective. You know what I mean? I had somebody tell me about one of my tracks. They was like, bro, I honestly ran past the song like 3-4 times on the album. Watched you perform it live, and now I play that motherfucker back every day.
How does that feel? How does it feel for like certain songs as an artist that, like, first of all, do you make songs purely for performance?
I have the worst habit in the world of doing that.
Okay.
Because I love performing just as much as I love making the music, just because I have a natural knack to want to entertain.
Yeah.
So I do that a lot. Like, if you listen to my songs, it almost sounds like I made this song strictly so you can see me go on stage and jump up and down, you know what I'm saying, go crazy and shit. So it's, I don't know if other artists do it, but I know I do it for sure.
I've heard songs that, like, I've even said to myself, like, is this song great? No. Will it look awesome and sound awesome live?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But also, how does it make you feel if somebody tells you, like, I don't necessarily like this song, but I like it when you perform it? But from based off of what you just said, that sounds like what you like.
Right. Yeah. Like, if I can make you listen to the song, you're like, oh, that's cool. But then you see me perform it live, and you like, nigga, this is the greatest song ever. Dick hard. Just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But it could be a catch-22. Like,
You need the streams.
say you never made the song for, you know, like how you saying live performance. Scott, you got your headphones and your microphone. Sorry. We're talking. You got to flip the headphone inwards.
That's what I did. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, there you go.
Echo.
Nah, but it's a catch-22, because then, you know what I'm saying, like, the song that I'm talking about was a song that I wrote, and I knew it was gonna be a vibe, and it ended up being like the highlight of my album. And I didn't release it as a single. I didn't have a video in mind for any of that. I was just like, oh, it's a fire song. I'm gonna put it on the album, put it out. So, and it wasn't obviously, Me, I think the video performance and the show performance coincide a lot. So that'll be my performance songs as well as my video songs typically.
Yeah.
So to hear that I didn't make this song for performance, but you like when I perform it better than just listening to it, it's kind of like, okay. But still cool that, you know what I'm saying, I was able to make you rethink your opinion on the track just by showing you my emotion behind it. Because I feel like that's what they mean in a sense. Like if they haven't seen the music video, they don't know what you look like when you saying it. You know what I mean? Or how you feel when you say certain shit. And I feel like that helps tie a lot. Like, let's be honest. If Soulja Boy didn't have videos for all those songs when he was younger, we wouldn't have listened to that shit.
That dance made his career.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He'll even tell you that to this day. He says that so many times. He was like, I won't perform it a lot no more. He's like, but I know that's what made my career. He was like, if I wasn't such a what they call a troll now on the internet with that song, he was like, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, no, he should have died off a long time ago.
Right after you made that diss track, huh?
What you got a problem with Big Draco for?
I've always
Drake?
I've always hated that motherfucker.
You know the hood love Big Draco.
Till you get your chain snapped, punk bitch.
Watching him almost get his ass beat in Compton.
The greatest fucking camera footage that will ever exist on the litter.
The erection I got, like,
Made my heart warm. like
a fresh shot of whiskey.
because like that bitch ass dude we talked about last week, there's nothing better than watching somebody make a fool of themselves on the internet.
Facts.
But anyway, yeah, we ain't gotta. We'll wait. We'll wait.
I got a voicemail next week.
All right. So let's start. Did you turn me down?
No.
Oh, it sounded like you turned me down.
Yeah, everybody love hearing you eat that pizza, Scott.
I thought of it when
driving
I
to
took
work
the bite.
right
I was
now.
like, that was a mistake.
People driving to work right now are like, what the fuck is he doing?
He's over here, mouthful of dick.
You're slide me to come. Anyway, oh, shout out to everybody that liked that video I posted because I was flipping through my Google memories. And then out of nowhere, this TikTok popped up, and I was like, I don't recognize that thumbnail. And I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, shit. That's the one that TikTok literally sent me an email, and they were like, if you post the video again, we're banning your account.
Hit that word.
All because Lil Nas X kissed a man.
That's wild.
It's probably because we were yelling, suck his dick on stage.
That is exactly what it was.
Hey, that's a good clip.
Hey. And what's worse is that I love the clip because like we just tear down like over masculinity in men nowadays because it was like my kids are watching this and it's like you haven't talked to your kids. Like that was the other big one was that it was just like it's gonna turn my kid gay. No, your kids always like to skip rope. It has nothing to do with Lil Nas.
Just because you hit him too hard that one time, let's not lie.
Right.
Come on, man.
Look what they did to Aaron Hernandez.
Right. He stands with his hands on his hips because it's comfortable.
Yeah, fucking Aaron Hernandez killed all those people because of pent up gay aggression. Like everybody.
It wasn't the
knows it.
CTE. It was
Nah, couldn't have been.
The gayness causes CTE.
It's all the shots to the head.
had his head getting beat up against backboards, you know. It'll cause some damage.
Well, let's see if we have any.
Top fans. Here's all the people that like our shit. It's top fans. If you ain't on this list, you can suck our dicks.
Respectfully.
That fucking. We got Mr. Jason Dufresne.
I'm gonna make him lose that spot one day somehow.
There is no spot, Dustin. It's up for grabs.
Yeah, it's like
There's no
literally-
more spots. All the spots are gone.
Yeah, they just make shit up as they go over there on Facebook.
Fucking lizard.
Mr. Larry Frederick. Mr. Devin Whitmore.
Newly married.
Congratulations to the God. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. We have Mr. Matt Transina. Mr. Fuck Keaton Goldchuck.
Damn.
Who the fuck is Matthew Lazaro? My man, Mr. Danny Alford II. The God himself, Joshua Payne. Any else one thing?
Hey, when y'all get that drink with Joshua Payne, I want to be a part of it.
No, everybody's gonna be a part of it. Like, I'm still trying to figure. Like, everybody's expecting us to do the live show for the 200. But what episode are we on right now? What is this? 187?
Yeah. No, it is 189.
Yeah,
no,
189.
190.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got
This is 190.
10 weeks, bitch. 10 weeks.
Yeah. So we got 2.5 months to kind of come up with an idea for what we want to do for the 200. And it's like, I want to do a live show, but then I kind of don't. Like, I'm kind of in between. So maybe
Especially because the venue that we used to use doesn't have a stage anymore.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I haven't been in
Pulled
that.
it and pushed out the pool tables. They don't want us in there no more.
Interesting.
Yep. They said we're not allowed to come back.
So maybe we should do it in a new venue.
Yeah, I got one.
Hey, I'll come.
Everybody want to come park in the city to come watch a couple of funny guys.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get Nikki to make it like a surprise appearance. Just kick the door open. I'm here, bitch.
Hey,
There's a
we
curtain.
like each other now.
There's a curtain. She can pull it back and just be like, ha!
Hey, but I want to leave her back there for as long as I can.
I
She's
mean,
just back there like, wait,
technically,
when's
she'd
he going
be
to
in the
introduce me?
front.
Wait, what?
Technically, she'd be in the front.
In the front?
Yeah, because the curtain's like by the front door entrance.
Okay.
Not like the front door, but like the entrance to the venue.
We'll figure it out. I
You know
just
what
want
I mean. There's
I
like
just-
a compartment.
I just
in a
want to put her in a
compartment.
situation where like she's super
box in a
uncomfortable,
box.
like stuck in a box. Like we have a box on
Pop out of the
stage, nobody
cake,
knows what's in. Yeah, and then it becomes like, wait, I thought he said it was gonna pop out like in the beginning, and we do like an hour.
She just in that bitch.
Arm falling asleep.
So when that happens, I want her to give me a hug.
You're pushing it, Rock. You're pushing it. All right, I think we got some voicemails. Voicemails. Take it away, Dustin.
La da 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 do do.
I love it. I love that you know it. I love it.
Bro, I listen every week. I love
proud of
y'all.
you, man. I'm proud of you. All right, we have two. We have two. Jesus. Diggity got on his mind this week. 2-minute fucking voicemails.
God damn.
Oh,
well, maybe it would have been one 4-minute one,
Yeah.
but he got cut off. You know how the voicemail
Yeah,
can
it's
be.
2-minute limit.
Oh, okay.
All right, voicemail up. I mean, Bluetooth up.
Yep.
And here we
Go.
Watch this be a butt dial.
Hey,
on the page.
that's that shit.
Yes, ladies and germs, it went down exactly like that a week ago at Gretna Fest. The time showed their motherfucking ass in that little bitty strip on the river, but it was a great show for all. Didn't know there's a lot of Trumpers in old Gretna. I didn't realize
How did you not know?
how out they are. Usually you see that one little bumper sticker and that's it, but these are like full-fledged upstairs, downstairs, middle of the lawn signs. And not just, gas is too high.
Side note, I actually had somebody today at the birthday party like, hey, we're taking a shot for my brother that passed away. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Mind you, this is like a super Christian woman. and she slides me this shot, and I take it. You know, rest in peace to your brother, blah, 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 and I take the shot. And then I look at it, and it was like, take a shot for Trump because he took one for you.
Ooh.
And I looked at her, being an asshole. I look at her, and I go, you made me take a shot out of this bullshit. And I kind of toss the cup, and she looks at me, and she goes, if you're not a Trump supporter, get the fuck out of my house. And I was like...
Where's Nikki when I want to see her face?
And I was like, how very Christian of you. Believe what I believe or get the fuck out. Anyway, moving on.
Hold on.
What?
So, him bringing up the Trump thing. Last week, he talked about me and him smoking his weed together. I'm a huge Trump supporter.
Yeah.
And, I mean...
We can coexist, man.
No, absolutely 100%.
Yeah.
I love Morris Day and the motherfucking time.
I really don't know. The far left hates Trump. Mm-hmm. I don't know if the casual left hates Trump as much as they hate Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Because they don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's literally like an everyday, like the amount of times I'm on West Bank Noisy Neighbors and that dude Mark is just like, hey, did you wake up today and thank Trump for another day? Because it wouldn't be like this if he was... Right, like, how much can you gargle another man's sack, bro? Like, anyway, moving on.
Hi, order's not safe. We got to do something, Trumpers. But why are all these goddamn niggers? Those motherfuckers. But they live there. They're part of this country too, so I guess more power to them. Anyway, 10 short episodes left till
Diggity, watch the video. The way you just made everybody choke for a second. Like,
whoa!
I don't want to be involved. That's all I got out of it was immediately I was just like, I'm not involved. Like, I don't... Anyway.
Real quick, everybody, this is a black man.
I'm a Trump supporter, but...
Yeah, wait, Diggity's black. Diggity's black. Just so we're clear. This isn't just somebody like, finally, an avenue that I can just let it out.
Yo, and if you've never met that man and how great of a person he is, just in the first 10 minutes you meet him, you'd never understand.
I've only hung out with Diggity a couple times. But then we ran into each other at the gas station one day, like after obviously all the podcast shit. And my son saw him, and he's a big guy. So Grayson kind of backed away from. I said, you better go give your uncle a hug. Like, that's my brother now. I fucking love Dig for life, bro. Like,
dude, I've only met him twice. He's one of my favorite people on the fucking planet.
I love Diggity. All right, we got to get through this voice, man. We got another one after this.
Till 200 guys, what we're going to do is going to be matter of fact, I'm going to be one of a select amount of people who've been at all 3 live events. So we are all looking forward to what's going to go down. Hope it's going to be great. Probably going to suck like the last 2, but who knows? We'll see. Anyway, I was watching a show on ESPN recently called Harry and Freddie, and the question was posed, have you ever had to root for a division rival in a sporting event? A division rival, Scott, is someone in the same division as you.
I'm aware of Dick.
The guy called in and said he's a Saints fan, and one time had to root for the Falcons because they were in a Super Bowl, and he really, really, really hates Tom Brady and the Patriots. So I get that, but I was happy to see them lose, especially beat up 28-3. I love that. So I can't see what he's saying, but as a sports fan, have you ever had to root for a division rival, and why? Let me know. Peace.
Okay, so I'll take this because not a football fan. I'm a Saints fan.
Right.
And that's where it ends. Like, right. I will... If you invite me to a Saints game and I'm able to come, I'm going.
Well, technically, that does make you a football fan because do you watch Pelicans games?
Not really.
Exactly.
But I won't watch. Like,
you're more a fan of
people
football.
Are like, no, because like I had a guy come up to me at one of the shows I was at recently, and this motherfucker was like, "Are you a football fan?" And I was like, "Well, I'm like a Saints fan." He was like, "All right, cool. So you'll understand." So Derek Mevis. He fucking ran for 60,000 yards last year, and now he's looking at taking Tony Macomo. He's looking at taking Macomo's spot. You know, and I was like, I have no idea what the fuck you're saying right now, bro.
Said, who?
Yeah, like, And he was like, wait, which one? And I was like, both. I don't. And he was like, no, he's like the Dolphins starting defense tight end player. And he wants to go and try to take, because you know him and Jeff McCarthy, they were going back and forth. And I was like, yeah, I know. So I'm a Saints fan, and that's it. I don't watch football. I watch Saints.
He doesn't even know what a first down.
I know a first down. I know how to play football. I played football.
Oh.
I was a fucking cornerback. But I don't. I like if you.
It's only because he's been 6'3" since he was 8.
That's it. Literally correct. Now as an adult, I was like, what the fuck were they thinking? But there was 4 black guys at Shaw, and 2 of them were overweight. So and the other 2 were a running back and a wideout.
Oh, well.
You know what I'm saying? So
Kind of got to take what you get.
you gotta take what you can get. And I got 1 tackle. I did good.
Oh. I hold the record of Fisher for sacks.
But literally my football career started because I was in line at the cafeteria and the dude came up to me and went, hey, do you play football? And I went, no. And he went, do you want to? And I was like, who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, all right, you're on the team. And I was like, hell yeah. And then I was like, what position am I playing? Cornerback. And I was like, what is that?
I don't throw good. Look,
Right.
hit that note, corner.
I really thought he said quarterback at first. And I was like, y'all are desperate. But funny.
It's literally just because you can see over the offensive line.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only funny thing that came out of that was, I think, through some practices, I would have actually made a better quarterback than a cornerback, but whatever. The rooting for the other team. The game that you're specifically talking about, Atlanta and New England in the
That wasn't
in the Super Bowl. No, that's the one he brought up, that particular situation. That was funny to me because of the amount of people that I saw on a regular basis. Like, we live in New Orleans. Fuck Atlanta.
Yep.
Fuck Atlanta, fuck Atlanta,
All
fuck
the
Atlanta.
time.
And then to see people, actual football fans, like, no, fuck Tom Brady, go Atlanta. I was like, y'all are fake bitches. Like, bro, it is still fuck Atlanta.
It was the only time in Tom Brady's career where I was like, I hope you fucking win because fuck them.
Yes.
Facts.
I literally was like on Facebook in amazement and I posted a status and was literally like, I don't want to hear not a one of y'all say a word next year rooting for the fucking enemy. Fuck out of here. Just because you hate Tom Brady. Suck my dick.
Facts.
So they have 2 teams in the NFL that I hold a special disdain for.
Okay.
One is the Falcons.
Of course. Need no explanation.
The other is the Bengals.
Yeah. Fuck LSU.
No.
Oh.
Fuck who they.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, how you come here in the 80s and then steal our shit? No, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Like, it's been like,
I was
with
so happy.
Joe Burrow.
I was so happy that we attacked the NFL when they tried to trademark who that. Suck my ass, bitch.
Yeah, facts.
You're
No,
not
that's us.
Roger Goodell never had to wear a bag on his head that said who that back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to steal that from us.
He didn't have to sit through Aaron Brooks as a child, just depressed like, Dad, why are we losing all the time?
I didn't even like football when they had Aaron Brooks.
I
It was
remember.
just depressing.
I remember being a kid watching them Aaron Brooks games going, so like no understanding of football, just so we lose.
Right.
Like that's just what we do.
The only person I've ever seen throw an interception and smile while walking to the fucking sideline.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that shit.
I wanted to.
My mom almost threw the fucking TV across the room. Like, you're smiling? You piece of shit.
Bruh.
One of my friend's moms slapped Aaron Brooks.
Nice.
for just being a shit person.
I get it.
Can I shake her fucking hand?
We'll talk after the show. All right. No, have y'all ever had to root for a division rival?
I will never root for Atlanta, the Bucks, or fucking Carolina ever. Unless
So, I agree with that, but if I got money on it,
I was gonna say
certain players.
certain players.
because I've seen motherfuckers in here while a Saints game they're on and like, what do you mean you missed the fucking kick? And I'm like, wait, that's the other
No,
team.
if I know-
but I got my kickers on their team.
If I know the Saints are playing somebody, it don't even have to be a division rival. If I know the Saints are playing somebody that has a person that's guaranteed to get at least been averaging 2 touchdowns a game, I'm putting money on that nigga. And I am going to root for him until he gets that touchdown. And then afterwards, I'm going to be like, all right, do what y'all need to do. Whatever
I
happens
think
now.
that is the only time it is acceptable. Like, if you look at me and go, Scott, I got money on it, I'm not going to judge you.
Oh, yeah,
you know
fact,
what I'm saying?
fact.
Like,
No.
But if you just deliberately bet against us, now I have a problem.
Right.
So there is another situation.
Okay.
Playoff runs.
Yeah.
I need you to beat this team so I have a better seed.
Yeah.
That's happened maybe twice in my life. But
That you
yeah.
rooted against the Saints?
No,
Yeah, no,
no.
For a rival, but not against the Saints.
Oh, okay.
Hoping they win, they don't have a shot at the playoffs.
Right.
Like, I think one of them was the 09 season when we won the bowl.
Yeah.
Like, where we needed Atlanta to win a game so we could get the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Super important.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right, he sent another fucking 2-minute one
Let's go.
because he fucking hates us.
He loves me.
Hey guys, listen.
Jesus.
You ever have a chick day? A day when like your
Yes, I have been gay before. Next question, please.
All right, Aaron.
estrogen levels are fucked with for whatever reason. I was home one day last week and I told Alexa something popped in my head and I wanted to hear it. So, of course, if you know me, once that happens, I had to hear it. So I told Alexa to play Adia by Sarah McLachlan, and she did. That's my bitch, and that's what she's supposed to do. But after that, Alexa went on this run where she did like 5-6 songs in a row of really chick songs, and I felt some kind of way because I loved them all, and I didn't feel safe in my skin anymore. The songs are as follows: Adia, obviously, Sarah McLachlan, followed by Building a Mystery, followed by All Coming Back to Me Now by Celine Dion,
Hey.
followed by Kiss Me by Sixpence
Yep.
None the Richer,
None the
which is
Richer.
one of the dumbest fucking band names I've heard since.
All right, before you go any further, that is hilarious that you just brought that up because it is October 13th, officially October 13th, and Sixpence None the Richer are playing at House of Blues on the 20th. And I specifically texted my mom and was like, do you want tickets? Because I'm working it. Kiss me. Like, I will be out there fucking sing. All right, go ahead.
Since Toad the Wet Sprocket, but I digress. After that, it was Torn by Natalie Imbruglia, and
Heard.
finally, Thank You by Dido.
Dido.
All these songs are really, really, really chicky songs,
Yeah.
but I love them. And I kind of felt some kind of way that she knew just what to play to get that out of me. And I don't like my appliances knowing that much about me. So I don't know how I felt, but it felt good until I realized what was happening. And then I kind of didn't feel safe around Alexa. I had to turn it off and play some like Judith by, Perfect Circle just to get myself right. But anyway, love y'all. Oh, by the way, shout out to Matthew Lazara. I caught him at Gretna Fest, ran into him. Yeah, I meant to shout out him last voicemail, but you know how I do. Anyway, love y'all. Peace.
All right. So one of my favorite moments, Stubby. One of my favorite moments in me and Nikki P's relationship was one day she called me out of nowhere and she was like, "You know I work a desk job, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." "Why?" And she was like, "'Cause one of the perks of working a desk job is that I get to keep my headphones on all day while I'm working. While I'm working and my headphones are on, I have Spotify pulled up. One thing about Spotify is that there's a feed telling you who your people that you follow have been listening to. And at one point, I happened to glance up at what your friends are listening to, and I was like, who's been listening to Michelle Branch for an hour? And I was like, oh, that must be one of my friends. Nope, it's just my gay boyfriend. And I was like, yeah, bitch, like,
Why can't I like shit?
you know what I'm saying? Like, turn it inside out so I can say, if I can change them out.
Shit, I rode to work this morning listening to Salt and Pepper Shoot.
Come on, man. That doesn't count.
Shoot.
That doesn't count.
It's literally them hollering at a dude the entire
I don't
song.
give a fuck.
That's a catcall song, technically.
If Deadpool sings it, it's not gay.
And then it's followed by
Hold
what
on.
a man, what a man,
Man,
what a man, what a man, big man. Mighty, mighty.
And I mean,
Go ahead, let it out.
I'm just saying, Deadpool would suck a dick.
No, he's
Yeah.
he's
He
literally
was
on
sucking- he
record
was
for being
sucking
like bisexual.
Absolutely. He was sucking it.
But
He literally said he not his first time being pegged in the movie.
whoa, friendo.
What you trying to say about Ryan Reynolds? The guy?
Pegging ain't new for me, but it is for Disney. But no, it's funny that he brought up Sixpence None the Richer just because I've brought them up multiple times over the past couple of weeks because I'm just like, swing, swing, down on the garden, right, ring, ring, so kiss me. Like, and fucking, and Alanis Morissette, I'm trying to drive to work, and now out of nowhere, I'm screaming out of my windshield, will she go down on you in the theater?
No, I remember when that fucking album came out. My mom played that bitch.
Jagged Edge, Jagged Little Pill?
Jagged Little Pill? What? On repeat, nigga. Repeat.
That's wild
I'm
that
so
you're-
tired of hearing about this bitch.
That's wild that your mom,
Yeah.
as a black child,
Yeah.
your mom listened to a lot of Alanis Morissette because my mom did not stop playing Crazy Sexy Cool by TLC. Like, I heard way too much TLC as a kid.
It's crazy. My mom was into like a lot of like music, obviously from her brothers. So like the Eagles,
Yeah,
Red
yeah,
Hot
yeah.
Chili Peppers, shit like that.
But then your
like,
dad gave it a pepper.
Not really, cause
No.
like my dad like a lot of East Coast hip hop.
Yeah.
My mom not so much. She really only fucks with Jay-Z when it comes to like East Coast shit. And she's more like neo soul. Like she like Common, fucking
never got
Jill
into
Scott.
Common. I never
fucking-
got into Common.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I was always living my life like it's golden. Living my, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it was a crazy, you know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
my
For
mom was
to
still
be
white.
into that type of shit.
My mom was
And-
still white. Like, I got some Melissa Etheridge in here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still, I wanna come over.
Oh yeah,
got all
my
of
mom
that.
listened to all that shit too. my mom was
I know I
actually,
just sang that and your chest just went, whoa.
yeah, I was like, Jesus
I
Christ.
remember that one. Nah, but there's, to me, like, don't get me wrong, I ride around all day. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna sit here in front. Like, I ride around all day listening to podcasts. But I will throw on like Grayson. Grayson likes Wu-Tang. Like,
Hey,
actually
Wu-Tang for the
likes
kids,
Wu-Tang.
baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Wu-Tang for
Grayson
the kids.
actually
It's in the
likes
slogan,
Wu-Tang.
You hear me?
I put his little Tupac shirt on him today. He asked to listen to some Tupac in the car. We threw some on, and he liked it. He was vibing, and a little part of some Fontaine. He was listening to that too. But yeah, I don't know. I like having my little girly moments. A lot of like I'll throw on some Demi Lovato every now and then. I think I'll have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Like might be time for a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, you ain't gonna judge me, bitch. Like, cause every now and then there's gonna be like that 3 string of songs that's gonna run on. It'll be the, like, Alanis Morissette. It'll be the fucking Sixpence None the Richer. And then it'll be like fucking Barbie Girl or something, and I'll just be like, all 3 of these are bangers.
Yeah, see,
And I ain't changing none of them shits.
I was raised by a lot of black women because
Yeah.
mine is like My Boo, fucking
of course.
or Freaking Me by what's her name, man? Fucking Dina.
What's the Tony Braxton song?
Which one?
There was one. There was one. Y'all keep talking. My mom played this fucking song so much.
I remember stealing my nanny's fucking little purple cassette tape, nigga, that had the My Boo mix on it. Oh my God.
Say you love me again under these tears. Sorry, go ahead. That's what I said.
That's
the
actually,
one.
honestly,
I literally pulled it up and it was the first song.
That's honestly the most popular Tony Braxton song, and I can't stand it, dog.
Really?
I do not like it. Out
fucking
of all
love
of
that
Tony
song.
Braxton's music, that is my least favorite.
Okay. Well,
Least
no, I
favorite.
mean, that's fair. Like, Tony got bangers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But anyway.
Yeah.
What are your favorite girly songs?
I'm not gonna lie, I can't think of none.
Stop. Trump 2024. Anyway.
No, I'm being honest. Like,
I'm going to make a drink.
so for the past, I don't know, since the Mexican OT came out, that's who I listen to. Like, Mexican OT, Turtle, Big X the Plug, and 6 podcasts.
Big X the plug ain't nothing to fuck with.
Facts. Big
Look.
X the Plug got it.
I'm sorry, but OT's better.
Yeah, that's tough.
We've had this argument on the pod before, though. It's a preference thing. Yeah. Like, Big X's, like Turtle said, producer is fucking spot on with all his shit, and all his samples are fucking banging.
Yeah.
But, I mean, OT just keeps coming out with shit. Like, he released a song a couple days ago called War Wounds that's fucking fire.
Yeah, that bitch is hot.
Like,
That bitch is hot.
that's all I've been listening to.
And he be spitting too. He don't like, it's not really his hooks that make it.
Nope.
Like, you know what I'm saying? His music. It be him like running that bitch.
Yeah, he got more cool notes to me
Than Big X, yeah.
So, I had a conversation with a young black man that I'm training.
Wow.
What? So, he was
Out here
surprised.
training black men.
Muscle.
So, he was surprised that I like fucking King Von.
Yeah, shocking.
But, I mean, King Von's a great storyteller.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
Vanna
No, but
put
of
you
course-
in a...
But, like, I grew up on MJG and 8 Ball, like, fucking,
Don't want drama.
fucking, what's the name of that song? Mr. Big. Fucking Mr. Big and the Robbery song. Like, bruh, both of them songs are fantastic stories with great flow, great beat. Like, da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. What?
Right.
Facts.
And you made a fucking great song that tells a story from you robbing the bank all the way to getting caught up in Jamaica.
Facts.
Like, bruh, it's a great story. And King Von's ability to tell a story was above, like, 90% of
Once I
rappers
got
today.
back, took
Yeah.
her to the O, I realized that he was actually a great artist. Actually,
Also a
like
serial killer or whatever.
he was definitely a serial killer. I'm on that conspiracy. I am on that conspiracy theory train. I'm on that one, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. Like every now and then, like I'll just run through some shit, and then randomly my brain will remember like some girly song, and I'll just be like, "Yeah, let's throw that shit on real quick." And then I'll throw it on, and like Diggity said, it'll just. You know, you're 30 songs in and you're just like in your car crying like, fuck him. Fuck him.
I need some ice cream and tampons.
My sad vibe is country. Like, I like to think about my grandpa. When I want to be sad,
Jesus, man.
that's who I think about.
Jesus.
We didn't say sad. We said girly.
Come on, man. Like, why is he doing this? Yeah, like every now and then I'll go in a car and I'll listen to I'm Sorry by Joyner Lucas and remember my friend that killed himself.
Jesus.
Like, yeah, we could go there.
I actually write about my losses in my own music.
Do you? Smartest bar you had in that rap was not saying Captain's name.
You're
All right, so what the fuck happened this week, guys? Anything fun? No, that was something you wanted to talk about that we didn't touch on.
All right.
They tried to cap him again, bro.
So
I thought he was about to hit the round of applause.
So, yes, almost. If it look, Secret Service was on their shit this time.
yeah, it was.
Like,
I don't know nothing about it. Go.
so what happened was,
I know it was on his golf course.
yep, dude got caught barrel sticking through the fence. He had like 8 cell phones on him, Apple products. That, no, this is the reason I'm doing. This is the reason I'm doing
He
it.
did bunny ears when he said Apple products.
This is the reason the bunny ears happened, was because Apple is telling, well, the government is telling the people that the only way we can get into the phones is through Apple, and
Yes,
Apple's not
it's
letting
a very
us.
big thing. It's a very big thing.
I don't understand that at all.
So, like, you can even take it so far as
And Jason probably knows more on that than I do.
there was like a thing with 9/11 when the planes, like the big thing is like that also became a big part of the conspiracy because certain companies have certain policies and they don't bow down for nothing. Like after the 9/11 attacks, it took for however long for them to actually release the names of the hijackers because it is like airline policy. We don't release the names of victims until their next of kin is notified. And since they couldn't notify the next of kin for the terrorists, they couldn't release the names. So everybody was like, oh, the government's It's like, no, it was actually the companies that, and I think it's the same thing with Apple.
Yeah, kind of. I don't. Fucking
It's just
know.
it's just their policy. Like they
Yeah.
can't.
I understand that, but
But once
also,
you try to kill a president,
I'm the fucking government. I do what the fuck I want. Like, wait a minute. Like I could spy on everybody in the continental U.S., Alaska, and Hawaii, but no, I can't get into Apple products. Fuck you.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
So,
It's kind of a big one.
yeah, your boy set
I have
up.
to agree.
No, yeah, your boy set up to try to shoot Trump again, like, and then had a detailed list of this man's like itinerary that nobody's supposed to have.
But the Secret Service
Yeah, so
I only
inside.
interject. I only interject because a lot of times when shit like this happens, we forget Secret Service are humans.
no, I understand
make
that.
stupid mistakes.
No, I get
But he
that.
went to get a hot dog, left the itinerary
Right.
at a hot dog stand.
But
just so happened,
So-
hot dog stand owner had it.
I
on.
watched a blackjack dealer get cussed out because he apparently lifted the cards just a tad too high, and he's been doing this for 30 years. Like,
yeah.
but go ahead.
But I mean, look, like, already almost been assassinated. Why are we being loose with this shit?
Yeah, you're
like,
right. You're absolutely right about that.
Like,
If there is ever an oh shit moment, the boss is here. It's after he almost gets assassinated.
Yeah, look, and I'm not just on like the Secret Service ass on this. I'm a little bit on Trump's ass on this because why the fuck you playing golf, you stupid bitch? like let's talk about this, dog. Like if I got to sit him down in the room sometimes, I'd be like, yo, like, can we talk about what you doing in public sometimes?
Can somebody get him a PlayStation 5?
Look, you could join the Hate Me Clan. They'll love you. We call people fat bitches because they be talking shit online. I get banned for 30 days. That's whatever.
He thinks he's good. He thinks he's good at Call of Duty. He's not good at Call of Duty. He's not good at Call of Duty. His mother's fat. His mother's fat.
It was the best game of research.
She never brought him outside one time. She never brought him outside. She let him play video games all day. That's why he's good at this. That's the beautiful dogs. They were beautiful dogs that took out Abu.
Yo, how you gonna tell me them dogs wasn't beautiful? Prove it. I'm just saying, if you look at it and it's a beautiful dog,
You know what I'm
Fact
saying?
is a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Call a spade a spade. You know, it's beautiful
I'd
dog.
have been shitting on myself. The real life Paw Patrol bust in.
It's not racist. It came from China. China.
China.
But anyway, tell me more. What happened?
So anyway,
Anywho.
your boy was set up to assassinate Trump on like the 8th or 9th hole. One of the Secret Service agents saw the barrel sticking through the fence and like approached said suspect. Said suspect tried to run. They chased fucker down. Somebody, like he made it to his truck. A lady blocked him in so they could catch him. Caught him, got him, doing interrogations and shit. Like 6 or 8 iPhones on him.
Yeah, it was something crazy. I heard that.
Yeah, like I believe he had been doing this for a couple of days because like Trump doesn't play golf on that course every day.
Right.
So I think he was probably like, when it comes to the itinerary, he's like, plays golf. Well, he's gonna come here eventually. So I know he's like, golf at this is this. Well, all of these are like insecure buildings with secure people. The golf course, I can get on that. So I believe that's what he tried to do. Didn't get to take a shot. Secret Service did their job. All around, just like how, like, for the side that is so against gun violence and so against, like, wanting democracy, why are you constantly, like, they got this dude in Slidell that called into C-SPAN and said he wanted to shoot Trump
Right.
on national television.
Jesus.
He's from Slidell. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
What a scumbag.
yeah.
I mean,
No, 100%.
yeah, like, I mean, I'm not a Trump supporter, but at the same time, like,
Gas
don't-
high.
but I don't want to see somebody get shot.
No. Like,
Like-
there's no reason to take it that far at all.
Yeah.
Like, look, bruh, we're going to vote. Your side won last time. Why are you mad that my side wants to put him in?
Right.
Like, your side won last time. Your side decided to install somebody that nobody elected. Like, nobody.
Right.
Nobody wanted her to be the Democratic nominee.
I wanted her.
No, you did. You'd have been better off having RFK run.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if they would have allowed RFK to be a part of the Democratic convention, I believe he'd have won.
His voice creeps people out.
His policies are solid, though.
His
for-
voice creeps
for-
people out.
For their side, a lot of his policies are solid.
Who the fuck is RFK?
Robert Kennedy.
Oh.
His voice creeps people out.
Yeah, I understand.
I truly believe in my heart that's a huge reason why he'll never be president.
This is what I want from Trump to do. He needs to make RFK the director of the CIA
Okay.
because of everything that's happened in RFK's family. RFK's not the person that's gonna hold anything back.
Yo,
he knows.
Half your family got blown away. You got to know a thing or two about security.
So, like, you give it to him so that he can be like, look, this is what the CIA's been doing for the past, I don't know, 60 years, 70 years. And then, like, it'll solve a lot of, like, I believe it'll solve a lot of, like, infighting that happens in America, and it'll solve a lot of, like, the conspiracy theorists, like,
it
bullshit.
It won't be. It won't because both sides will take that as a loss. It won't be that neither side is willing to accept we didn't win, but we won because we're working together. It'll be we're number two.
Right.
That's the biggest problem that we face right now is that, like, it can't be, all right, Trump won. How can us as, not necessarily, I consider myself an independent for the record.
I'm a registered independent.
Me
I don't
too.
get to vote in primaries.
But I think it would be Trump won, but us as Democrats, we now need to make sure we get somebody in there in Trump's cabinet, you know, on the Senate, like, you know, whatever the case may be, that our interests can align. We compromise and find a way. No, it'll be we didn't win. Or if Kamala wins, Trump supporters like will all suck a Glock.
Yeah.
Like it is.
Look, it won't just be Trump supporters, dog.
Yeah.
We gonna be in bread lines, in my opinion.
Yeah, like it.
$7 a gallon for gas.
Oh God! But that's the thing that I think is really holding us back is that nobody is willing to be number 2.
100%.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
But they tried to kill him. He keep coming back. He's like herpes. I gotta piss.
Ain't no one for that shit.
I think he's gonna win. I think at this point it's almost a shoe-in.
Yeah.
For the first.
Like listening to Jason be nervous is hilarious.
No.
But I think the assassination attempt, I don't give a fuck what the polls say. I think the assassination attempt Oh, okay. Well, I think it was Jason that said that the assassination attempt, at the time, didn't affect the polls at all. But I don't give a fuck about what the polls say. Like,
Yeah, no.
Kamala was up on the polls at one point, and I don't think she's ever stood a chance, if we're being honest.
No.
I don't think so. I'm not politically literate, but
There's people that hate Trump so much.
yeah,
That
they will go vote.
They would have voted.
That's how we got Biden.
Yeah. Biden won because of Trump hate. I believe that sincerely.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't truly believe there is a person I know personally that voted for Biden that liked his policies.
Right.
They voted for Biden to get Trump out.
Out of office.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's it.
Yeah, and then it went well.
Yeah. So well. Look at groceries and gas.
Go pee, bro. Go pee. But anyway, did you have anything on the Trump shoot 'em up?
Nah, man, my nigga out there dodging bullets like Neo in the Matrix. You know
What?
I'm
Like a champion.
saying? They trying to take Buddy Boy out.
Did you have anything that happened this week you wanted to speak on?
Yeah, I'll wait for Dustin because I got something to ask y'all on that one. I'll wait for Rock to get back.
For Trump?
No.
Oh.
Another question.
Oh, okay. Not much happened this week, guys.
I mean, fuck.
It was a boring fucking
Slow
week.
ass motherfucking week. Nigga.
People still talking about Diddy.
Yep. That's been the biggest one. Somebody said, Q said something about his Kanye. Everybody been talking about Jay-Z and shit, but surprise.
What is
it's
that?
Kanye.
What is that about?
I have no idea. So if somebody knows something.
People have been saying
Send a
that
nigga
like
some
Jay-Z's
info.
one of the guys that eats babies or like whatever the fuck.
Well, you know, they always say that Jay-Z and Beyonce was like leaders of the Illuminati and shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's probably
People are
majority of
fucking
what it's got to
stupid.
do with. Yeah. We know that.
Yeah, I don't know. Diddy, I'm over it. I'm sick of hearing a Diddy at this
I
point.
don't give a
Like,
fuck about what he doing.
I really want like the
The
Trump.
diddler.
Yeah, I'm wondering
Somebody
what.
gonna hear that and be like, "That's the problem. No one cares." Like, no, we're tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
care.
we care, but like
Like, I'ma
he's
check
in
in.
jail. All right.
Yeah, like I'm gonna check into the trial. Like when the trial actually starts, I'm gonna check in. But I don't know. I just don't like. I'm sick of hearing about him all the fucking time, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sick of hearing about the baby oil. I'm sick of hearing about the dildos.
Well,
I
like-
just don't give a fuck.
My only thing about that is.
Well, I give a fuck, but not like to hear about it every single day.
Yeah. So I didn't figure out about the GHB and the baby oil until I was on the game one night and my uncle was like, hey, I brought up the baby oil and he was like, yo, he was fucking people up. I was like, what you mean? He's like, there was GHB in that. I was like, whoa.
Oh, I didn't even know about the GHB.
Yeah.
What is GHB?
It's a drug.
It's so,
Like roofies?
yes. That's what I was about to say.
Roofie baby oil is crazy.
So small amounts of GHB.
Like that water bottle cap full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Small amounts of GHB, really high, really good. Anything over that, done. So, you know the comedian Tom Segura?
Yeah.
The reason he's kind of a little bit meh is because he overdosed on GHB.
Makes sense.
Shit.
Yeah. Listen to that story. It's wild.
Makes sense. But anyway, Turtle, you had something to add?
Oh, yeah. All right, boom. So, crazy day in history.
Turtle don't know how to
Today,
start a story.
after 500 years in history, the remains of Christopher... Why are you pointing that right?
Slavery. I know it's coming. I know
You
it's
want to know
coming.
something fucked up?
Dustin about to be like, fuck!
After 500 years in history, the remains of Christopher Columbus were found.
Oh.
DNA analysis said that it's actually him. So crazy day in history, everybody. Mark that in your motherfucking calendars. They just got the DNA analysis back today, so they probably found that nigga like a month ago.
That shit
Right.
is bananas.
Right.
Where they found him at?
Plymouth Rock.
It's somewhere off the shore of South America.
No shit.
Yeah, like not Mexico side, but like Brazil and shit. Yeah. Which I thought was fucking crazy. It's a big ass article.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'll post it to the group the way I can read it, because I still got that shit. But it got my wheels turning. I'm like, damn, dog, that like 500 years. Like saying it out loud, like it's not really that long ago. But then like you think about shit and you like, a lot has happened in 500 years.
I mean,
Bro.
America's only 400 years old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So put yourself in these shoes. You are born 500 years earlier than the year you were born. So what's that? 1491 for you?
Yeah, 1491.
And then what you rock? That's 1494.
Yeah.
All right, so imagine 1494. When did Columbus get it? It's like
1492.
1492
Sailed the
Columbus
ocean
and
blue.
sailed the ocean blue. That's where, all right, so that's where I got it in my head from earlier when I asked myself this question. 'Cause
Yeah.
I do this, if y'all don't know, I ask myself these questions before I ask these niggas. It just be high moments, yeah?
Yeah,
But-
it's the best.
So say, all right, boom. You hear about, now you're 10 years older. You hear about this motherfucker named Columbus that done sailed the ocean blue in 92. And you, all right, let's hop the boat. Your family hop on the boat. But on the way there, you meet a witch doctor who happens to be of African descent.
Yo, where the fuck is this, bro? I
He
gotta know
doesn't
where the
have
fuck
chains
this-
on him yet. That's another story for another time.
Yeah, got you.
But-
Got you. Have I ever
gives
seen
you
a black person
immortality.
before? No? Okay, so I'm in just total shock. Like,
so
whoa.
this black witch doctor.
Yo, he is tan, son.
Why he look different, mommy? Shut up.
Who's this man covered in this soot, mother?
9/11 victim.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Go.
Tower 7.
so you meet this African descended witch doctor, and he gives you the elixir of immortality.
I can't wait.
So now you've lived 500 years.
Super racist. Boy, I am racist with electrolytes. You hear me?
The reason why I asked this question is, you know, they say a lot of the things we do are built off of the traumatic moments we've witnessed in life. That's
Yeah.
why they say our generation is tough.
Yeah.
We've seen so much crazy shit.
Yeah.
What do you think would have been your defining historical moments in this 500 years span?
I got a couple.
I feel like for both of y'all, slavery being abolished would have been just
That'd have been
a fucking blow.
See,
that would have been one of those like I really like I'm a just to preface like I think I've told
For fucking 500, 300
Wait, they're cool now? Wait, they're cool?
They make the trims? What is that?
Like, it's like I forgot my grandmother was raised in the 30s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was raised in the 30s. So,
Right.
like, she clearly remembers the time that
My
they were not...
great-grandmother was born in 1899, sir.
They were not... My great-grandmother was 1900. Like,
Yeah.
they were there when y'all weren't allowed to drink from the same fucking fountain. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you were there when my grandma was there when they were still sharecroppers, my nigga.
Like, wait, the civil rights movement was in the 60s, right?
Yeah.
So my grandmother was my age when black people started being treated like people.
Barely. Because that's the 1930s.
No, I mean, she was my age. She was born in 1930, so she was 34.
Oh, she was born in 30.
Yeah, so she was...
No, my great-grandmother was born in 1899. That's why I was like, so like you didn't think black people, like you wasn't cool.
Oh, no, she was in her
you was like
60s.
60.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, my grandmother was in her... Like, she was my age when people, like, black people started to be treated like people.
right.
And that's what I'm like sitting here thinking, I wonder how much that messed with her mind, because you know when she was growing up, her mother, who was born in 1900, was like, oh no, they're people, they're just not like us.
Right.
And you know, if you go, like, my mother really, like, at a very young age, she would never say this again, but like one of her lines, I'll never forget her saying to me when I was a kid was, just because you came out of white pussy in Louisiana does not make you better than anybody else.
Bro.
And that is a line that has stuck with me my entire life. And like, that's why gay, straight, black, Asian, I don't care who you are, you're not better than me just because I'm white. But now I'm wondering what my grandmother endured as a 30-something-year-old that was like, now we treat you like people. You know what I'm saying? Like now you can go to school with us? Like, was it cool by that point? Like, I got to read more history books. Like, was it cool by that point? Like,
Right.
was everybody okay with it?
Remember the time.
Not like my great-grandmother. My great-grandmother was probably like, what the fuck? But like,
Get away from them.
because like when it wasn't barely 10 years ago that like my gay cousins were legally allowed to get married. And I was
Yeah.
like, finally,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that's where my disconnect comes in. It's like a defining, I've only been alive 30 years. So like my defining moments are Columbine, 9/11.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the
Katrina.
moments, Katrina, like
Right.
the big moments that really changed.
Right.
some
But if you
shit.
were alive for 500.
Slavery.
So you got to think.
I remember when I used to be able to own people. You know
Give
what I'm
me,
saying?
give me 5 defining moments. 5
All right,
defining
I
moments.
got them.
All right.
So 1492, the discovering of a whole new continent.
That's a big one because remember I said it's got to start when you're 10 years old.
Yeah.
So this continent's only been around for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So discovering a whole new continent, the creation of the greatest nation ever.
Facts.
It's
a big war. It's a big war.
The fact that hold on. The fact that these colonists beat the shit out of the best army and navy
Yeah.
to ever exist.
You heard?
Facts.
That they could walk around in high-vis red fucking coats. Wild. Like, y'all just some farmers with some muskets. Y'all wasn't supposed to be able to do that. Good job. Slavery.
You had to get through it to get past it.
Yeah.
You had to get through it to get past it.
Then you got to think flying.
Ooh.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
And then, like, telephones.
Yeah.
Like, and, no. Because no. Wait. You've already seen off a whole lot of great wars.
I've seen the Holocaust.
No,
I've seen
wait,
World War II.
But before that,
slavery.
wait,
We're winning.
wait. In the Great American Scrimmage was the most deadly war ever.
Yeah.
That America's ever fought in.
Yeah.
So that means more people died in that war than in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
So the Holocaust should have been like, meh.
White people.
Yeah. More
people.
white people died. Oh well.
White people.
So
We're so good at this, we're just taking ourselves out at this point.
so like flight drops off the lifts to put telephones because the internet.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Like one of mine's got to be the creation of the internet. Like
that was one of mine.
Yeah.
The creation of the internet would have fucked me up. 500 years.
Now I could talk to everybody? What the fuck is that?
Like the reason they say people born in the 90s, like, is one of the greatest decades to be born was because when we were born, you were listening to music on a record player. You were watching movies on a VHS tape. And like from then to 2000 and whatever, it went from VHS cassette tapes, CDs to digital.
Yeah.
Digital everything.
Yeah.
Dog,
nigga, the 90s was only 30 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
We've come a far way in just 30 years, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like went from
And I hate it because when he said 30 years ago, my brain immediately went, it was the 70s. That's how old we are now.
Like think about it. You went from putting a cartridge in to not having to put anything in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I went from putting a cartridge in, calling Dustin and going, hey, you want to come over and play this? And then I got to plug in my other controller so he can play it next to me. To now I press a button, put a headset on, and I go, hey, guys. Y'all want to play this game with me?
And it's 8 of us in that moment.
Yeah.
Doing different shit.
So, yeah, creation of the internet for sure. Slavery! Wasn't it a thing? Wait, hold on. After 10 years after the discovery, wasn't it a thing of, and I know I'm going to sound Cajun when I say this, but wasn't it a thing of them bringing spices from the old world to the new world?
Yep.
I feel like that had to be insane.
I'm missing a huge thing that none of us are thinking about.
The what?
I'm missing we're all kind of, he might have not.
I said slavery.
No.
Oh.
Music.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dog. Like when I immediately was like, yo, when hip hop would have hit, I think I'd have been fucked up.
Rock.
Oh yeah, the nigga as soon as you'd have heard Louis Armstrong blow the horn for the first time, what?
I was gonna. What's funny, and that shows you where our brains are.
Yeah.
Literally before you, like, because I wanted to hear what you said first. My brain said movies.
Yeah, that'd have been.
Like, my brain immediately went to like the first film ever of being the black guy on the horse.
Yep.
And now black guy on a horse, and then we get to Scarface. And then we move on
not
to...
even Black Guy on a Horse, then Scarface. Black Guy on a Horse, then Charlie Chaplin. That just that. You know what I'm saying? Just that jump. You'd have been like, what the fuck? This nigga's moving.
Why?
Like,
no, the sound.
Fucking
Wizard of Oz. What is this color?
Right. Like, I remember they said one of the first movies ever played at like a theater type deal was like a Western, and there was a part where the train drove towards the camera and people in the theater started diving out of the way.
Yep.
Because they thought it was going to come through the screen and hit
It
them.
was a train? I thought it was a tank.
No, it was a train.
It was a train?
Because it was
Okay.
still back in those days.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, like people started diving out of the way because they thought the train was going to come through the screen and hit them. What else? Like, then you just grow from there. Like, imagine being able to see, like, you go to a Nickelodeon, you watch the black guy on the horse, the prostitutes, like all the different things that they had back then, and then eventually just you get to see Titanic.
I knew that was gonna be on
visually,
yours. I knew that was gonna be yours.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. Sky might have fucked up his immortality because he'd have been like, I'm going on a Titanic.
Oh,
we said you were immortal, not invulnerable.
Facts. You'd have been out that bitch cold, cuz. in an iceberg somewhere like, hey, bitch.
Where's the door? Just where's the door?
Because you want to know what one of the biggest mystery was of the Titanic?
What's up?
Did it crack in half?
Yeah, no, that's why
Nobody
they've had to
knew.
run those simulations.
Nobody knew that the Titanic broke in half until the 80s.
Yeah, when they went down
When
there
they
for the first
found
time.
it and actually found it for the first time, because it was nobody realizes that it was pitch black out there.
Yeah.
All you had was the stars. The moon wasn't even out. And
yeah, it was a
like
black night.
the way that it cracked, like they said they heard a boom and it sank. And they were like, half the people that survived were like, yeah, it broke in half. And the other half were like, no, it didn't. That's why, like, they released a movie, I think it was like 10 years after the Titanic sank, and it doesn't even crack in half. It literally goes up and sinks. Because every movie, up until after the 80s,
Yeah.
it sinks in one piece because it wasn't a believed thing that the actual Titanic cracked in half. But anyway, we could be here all day. But yeah, like for me, one of my biggest things would be movies, just because of how big of a movie buff
So
I
the
am
internet, movies,
now. Slavery twice probably.
Oh, but you because that's
no,
just slavery with some extra steps.
Yeah. But
well,
no,
because
I
you got to
gotta
think about it. Y'all would have had two types of slavery. Y'all have had the Indians first, who y'all end up massacring because they didn't work hard.
get off my fucking lawn. Like,
Yo,
And
here's
then-
some blankets. Fuck
You know.
out of here.
And then the one that we still need 40 acres and a mule for. So, yeah.
hey,
Yo,
I'm all
why
for
was
you
that
getting
never
your.
settled.
I'm all
Like,
for you
what
getting.
happened?
I'm all for you getting your 40 acres and a mule, just not for me.
You don't have 40 acres or a mule.
And I get neither one of them, even if I did.
That's what, see, and
But I also, just to cap it off, I also have to agree with his on flight, just because, fuck what y'all talk about. Going from the Wright brothers to NASA in a span of 60 years.
amazing.
America, bitch.
America! Continue.
Oh my God. But that was yours. So flight, slavery twice, movies, internet,
And slavery one more time.
just to make sure.
Yeah, just to make sure you get it. That was peak human white condition.
So
Like
mine-
my favorite was your boy
So-
sitting there saying about slaves, where he was just like, y'all realize y'all can fuck us up, right? And like, even if y'all can't, y'all could definitely outrun us. You know?
So like, fuck the civil rights. Slavery's just it. Like, oh, releasing them's fine, but treating them like shit's cool.
Yeah.
he's like, I do that now. I don't know what you.
Like every time Turtle threatens to beat my ass, I'm like, bitch, if this was 100 years ago.
I'd have a whip.
Sir,
I'd
I'd
be
be,
on a horse.
I'd either be, no, I'm pretty sure I'd be non-existent if this was 100 years ago. Because I'm too
Probably.
dark to pass. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, nah, he's a nigga. Sorry, Miss White Lady, that baby's got to go.
I'd have been a guy. Like, it's an empty gas station. It's an empty gas station. Turtle could drink at whatever water fountain he wants. Nobody's gonna know I'm putting my hand on his chest. Nope.
Damn.
Not today, darky.
See, you gotta think after. No, but wait. Let's think about
Move
this.
your mic up, you think, a little bit. Keep it away from your beard, but yeah, there you
I'm
go.
trying.
There you go.
So let's think about this. You being the 10-year-old boy,
Boy,
African shaman.
I'm not the boy.
What, no, shut up.
Oh.
The African shaman gives you the elixir. Are you then afraid of what? Of black people ever again? Or are they your best fucking friends?
That's very true.
Yeah,
That's very true.
you're right.
So like the whole time during slavery, you're just like telling people like, dude, they're cool, bro.
Like, let them go. They'll make us great. Talk about making America great again. Fucking right here.
You ain't getting out of this, Dustin. You ain't getting out of this fucking Trump supporter. You want to train with me, bitch. You want to train with me. You ain't able to play this little fucking rigmarole you doing right now.
Oh, I'm drunk as shit. That's awesome.
We picking the other water fountain.
Hey, it really don't matter which one they drink out of. The same water's coming out of both of them. We got to get them their own septic tank.
Their own well. No, we went 80 feet down. Make them go 110 so they don't get none. We hit this black shit. That's good for them anyway.
Like my favorite moment of racism of all time. Like to me, the one that tops them all is Ray Charles when he went to go play in Atlanta, and they told him, like, I think it was Atlanta, when they told him it's still segregated, Georgia. And it's still segregated, so the blacks have to stay up top, the whites are going to be at the bottom, whatever the case may be. And he was like, well, then I'm not playing here.
Right.
And he left. But it was crazy to me that all of those white people showed up to watch the black guy play.
Yep.
But they were like, but we don't want him sitting with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we're paying money to come watch him play, but the people that look like him can't sit with him.
No.
That's wild.
Nobody in that crowd took a second to just be like, don't this sound stupid?
Yep.
Right.
Like, not one single person.
Just why?
We paid $7 to come see Ray fucking Charles play.
Right.
But I don't want them fucking motherfuckers.
You stand next to
Figures.
Figures. Shout out to Pops, man.
resident racist.
Oh, it's the most confusing thing I've ever endured in my entire life because my dad is such. The best way I can describe my father is like he is the most racist, homophobic, black and gay ally. Like,
Look, me and your dad sound a lot alike. We're a conundrum.
yeah, figures. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't do that, but
Like if he ever heard somebody call a black person like a racial slur, I am convinced he will beat them to death with a pipe. But then on the ride home, somebody cut him off. And then he pulls up next to him at a red light. He's just like, oh, it figures. Figures it would be one of you. Whoa.
Jesus.
What was two? That was two.
Back to back. Like, just, you can't even put a break in the middle. Just...
Like, literally the other day, we're in a morning meeting. And, like, while we're sitting there talking, my dad's describing something that happened. And, like, a guy did something. He didn't mention anything. Just a guy did something to my dad. Mm-hmm. And one of our other clearly racist super racist co-workers looks at my dad and goes, it was a black dude? And my dad goes, no, what the fuck does that matter? Like, so you have that moment where, like, I'm looking at my dad and I'm like, oh, he's not racist. And then a black guy cuts him off. And he's like, I wish I had an aluminum bat so I could beat his fucking head in.
Jesus.
Because that's just how they're raised. You can't help that. That's just how they're raised.
Wish I had a German Shepherd.
And a fire hose.
Fire hose. They're used to it. Whoa!
Jesus Christ.
The name of this episode is racist.
I love that Turtle even sat there and was just like, so flight, slavery twice. But what were yours? What were yours? Clearly you were high as fuck that night and you came up with it yourself. So what were your five? I know you did. I know this is like, I'm high and I thought about it and I got to make them think about it so I don't feel stupid.
Because as soon as I read the article, I was like, damn, can you imagine how much shit happened in 500 years? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So,
how many bitches do you think you could get pregnant at that time?
That's the half of the world would be light skinned.
Take away one of the slaveries, take away one of the, keep one. Keep one. I ain't going nowhere. Keep one. The other one would be the totality of true crime. just because of how big of a true crime fanatic I am.
How,
I got to live through all of it. You
Jack
know what
the
I'm saying?
Ripper, nigga.
Jack the Ripper, and you said immortality, so I'm 10 years old, or it's 10 years after whatever. So I get to live. I don't know the future.
Right, exactly.
I'm just okay. So because I was gonna say, if I know the future, I'm gonna find out who the fuck Jack the Ripper is. But
About to watch this nigga
You know what I'm
murder.
saying? Like I'm not gonna intervene by any means. But I'm gonna
It's all you, big hoe.
watch. But yeah, like being able to say like, because I grew up with, you know, you got Jack the Ripper, you got the Zodiac, but then there was always the Golden State Killer, and I got to live long enough for him to get caught.
Right.
50 years after his reign of terror.
Right.
So that was awesome to be a part of. So like, I would have got to live through the Night Stalker, BTK. Like I'd have got to live through all
The
that.
Menendez brothers.
The Menendez brothers, like all of it.
OJ.
My mom tells me every time OJ gets brought up, she always reminds me we were watching the Bronco chase live on TV, and my tiny ass walked up and was smacking the TV, and they pushed me out the way. Like, no, bitch, we are seeing this happen. Continue.
His son did it.
Shut the fuck up.
So mine would have been obviously me being a music head, like Rock said. I just imagined like the creation of hip hop, and
Yeah.
that's kind of where it trickled at. And I would have been like, damn, there's so much other shit.
Yeah.
But that's definitely a big one for sure. If we're gonna start early, like definitely slavery. Hello.
Because you'd have been a part of it, or
Obviously, nigga, I'd have been in the fucking house somewhere. Like, yes, I'm master. Here you go.
you think you'd be in the house?
I ain't that dark. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I ain't
you
that
short,
dark.
you low to the ground.
Yeah, facts. They can't have me out in the fields, man. They lose me as soon as I get out there.
You know that mouth he got? He'd have been in the field.
Oh, yeah. He can't be quiet. He'd have been like, man, pick
Fuck
your
Massa.
own damn plate, bitch.
I
keep got him doing this fuck.
not even just that. It'd have been like, come outside and shave me, boy. And then he'd be like, boop, 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 boop. Yo, get the fuck off me.
No? All right, well, fine.
Guess I'm going back and take a nap in there.
No, like you gotta think about like he said.
Let him
earlier.
finish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit.
Slavery. I'm waiting on him to be like slavery twice.
Nah, the Wild West. That was the old one. I was like, yo, that'd be fucking crazy. Because I'm here now. I'm in America. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason why I was on a boat with the witch doctor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, not fuck just living through the Civil War and all of that shit, because that's going to be crazy. But the aftermath of that shit, going into the Wild West and the Transcontinental Railway and all of that shit, that's
Fucking
hell of a time.
being friends with Doc Holliday, fucking Jesse
You know what I mean?
James.
You know what I mean?
I'm
Billy
fond
the
of
Kid.
Billy the Kid.
Oh, yeah.
And we fucking some Mexican bitches
The
together.
you're
real
goddamn
machine,
right.
hey, the real Machine Gun
Kelly, yep.
I ain't fucking
Yep.
with Al Capone.
Nah.
No, nobody is. He got syphilis.
Nah, and that was another one I
Exactly.
thought about right after the Wild West, the reign of the mafia.
The reign of the mafia.
Yep, as soon as the Irish would have got off that boat, I'd have been like, somebody else coming right after you, nigga.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, I think that was like it. And then like honorable mention to the civil rights movement, obviously.
Obviously.
You know.
Who wouldn't have wanted to
after
watch
living
that?
through slavery.
Same. I'd have been living through slavery, and now I'm sitting here like, listen to this bitch.
Had to let them all go. Now they want to be equal.
Oh, I have a dream.
Wait.
Wake up, bitch.
Wait,
Like,
what would you, as that time, being a man, have more problems with? Black people getting the vote, or women getting the vote? Ooh.
yeah, because like I really like the hippity hoppity. Keep them bitches down. You hear me? And they don't want to vote now anyway. Nowadays, women are just like, God, I wish I could have just stayed in the kitchen. No, I had to fucking get my own job. Does Megan have a job?
Yeah.
Oh, shocking.
Why?
I didn't know she could do things.
I'll do whatever she wants.
But I say she about to slide through this bitch, put a knife up to my neck. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, motherfucker.
No, she likes you.
Hey, at least in America, women are number 2. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? In other countries,
The goat comes first.
I was about to say, it's women, your car,
The
elevator transportation, like then women.
In Iran, it's like God, the goat, mother,
Barely mother.
kids, guns, ISIS, wife.
Which
All
is
8 of them.
which is funny to me. Like, oh God, I love watching people post that shit on Facebook, where they're just like, in my house it goes God, my husband, and then my kids, and I'm like, yo, fuck them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish Nicole would say some crazy shit like that. Like, it is God, Scott, and then the babies. And I'd be like, you're going to die. Like, my kid comes first, no matter what.
Me and Meg are in a full agreement that we love each other.
Yeah.
But we love our kids way more.
I will use you as a human shield to protect this baby.
Oh, yeah. I'll die first in front of you and the kids, but no, you got to die after me.
Yeah.
Right.
No, and she gets that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Is that weird?
No.
No.
That's how it should be.
Like,
That weird shit people be talking about when they be like, nah, I had to pick my wife first. And like,
No.
the craziest shit I heard a motherfucker say would be like, we can make another kid. Like, damn. Like,
What?
This nigga's expendable at the age of 5? Like, the fuck?
That's
and like, I know they don't mean anything by it, like when they say it, and like, I won't even go so far as to say like it's subliminal or like anything like that. But like, whenever people ask, like, because clearly not everybody listens to the podcast,
Right.
and me and Nicole are very quiet about it, but there's a lot of people that still don't know me and Nicole split.
Right.
Like, I literally got a message the other day from somebody because I said something on Facebook, and they were like, "Oh fuck, I had no idea." Blah blah blah. But it's weird when people immediately come to me and they're just like, "Are y'all having another one?" And it's like, I don't take offense to it, but my thing has always been like, even before Grayson's enough. Like, I don't need anybody else. Like,
Right.
to me.
Right.
I have the best kid on the planet. Like, obviously, you have 2 kids, and like that's your entire world. But like,
I want to have more.
I'm good. Like, not in the sense of like, had me and Nikki had another one, that I would love that kid any less.
Right.
But
Right.
where I'm at, like even before me and Nikki broke up, it was like Grayson wasn't even a year old.
Right.
And motherfuckers were like, when y'all having another one? And I'm like, is Grayson not enough? Like,
Yo.
like, I know we make a cute kid, obviously.
I
and
fucked up and had 2 back-to-back. Like, it wasn't on
Right.
purpose. It was just, we like
But
fucking.
then also, like, is he not cool enough? Like, what?
Right.
Like,
Why are you asking about
Why
the
are you
sequel?
saying should we have another one?
Right.
Like, do you not enjoy the original? Like, we need a sequel. Like,
Is this one
Joker
broken?
2?
Is that what
Like,
you trying to tell me? Is this one broken?
yeah.
Joker
like,
2, terrible reference. Terrible. Just dog shit movie.
that's the point. It's like, you see what happened when we finally got Joker 2? We had a great movie, and then, but yeah, like, that's why it was always so weird to me, is I'm just like, I think Grayson's great. Like, nothing about him says you should try again. Like, you did pretty good the first time. Like, you bake a cake, it comes out perfect. You don't go, try again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
See, I was just trying to make, like, an almost identical as us.
and I don't need to. I like him. and he's a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets
No,
on my
I get it.
nerves every day.
I get it. It's tough.
He took a bath and nobody else was home, thank God. But I was just like, hey, go throw your diaper away. He takes his diaper, he walks to the garbage can, he opens it, he tosses it, and he closes it. He did everything he was supposed to do. And then he stood there. And I was like, come on, buddy, we gotta go put your diaper on. And he went, no.
No.
And I was like, I'm bigger than you. Like what,
You
what
wanna
do you
fight
mean?
about
No. Like, you know how much bigger than you I am? And then he just looks at me and goes, no. And then if I hit him, I'm an awful parent. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hated the other day. D-Ro tried to hit me with that shit. She was like, oh, if Grayson was my kid, I'd have hit him already. And I'm like, really? And she was like, hey, ain't nothing wrong with hitting a kid. She was like, our parents, you know that old thing. Our parents hit us and we turned out fine. I said, aren't you on antidepressants?
Whoa.
Shut up. That's all I'm saying. Like, did we turn out okay? I've had suicidal ideology since I was 12. Did we? Whatever. Maybe I'm the weird.
Trauma's trauma, man.
Trauma.
Hey, look, everybody got theirs.
You know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean?
But that's why the only reason I will agree is because nowadays kids stub their toe and then they shoot up their high school. So,
You know what I mean?
you know what? Maybe you need a little trauma from home.
That's all I'm saying. Trauma made me a better person.
You beat your kid just enough that he makes the Thriller album, but not enough that he wants to fuck kids.
You know?
You know? That's. And we could have seen Michael Jackson from childhood to death.
We did?
It went really well. No, we didn't get to see him as a kid. I'm talking about the 500 years thing.
Oh, yeah.
A, B, C. It's easy as fucking kids.
Whoa.
That's what it became.
I mean, technically, some of our parents have seen Michael Jackson.
From,
Our
kids.
grandparents.
oh, yeah. My grandma, for
Didn't
sure.
he start in the
70s.
70s?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
died early.
Yeah,
He died in 2008.
Yeah,
he was
2009.
He was only like 40-something, 50-something.
Thought
Like
he was
maybe.
50.
Yeah, he might have been like 50 on the dot.
Yeah, I think it was
Very
50.
late 40s or like 50, 52.
No, please don't play that. No, please don't play that. But anyway, what else we got this week?
Shit, goddamn.
45, 47. Trump!
58 to 2009. 50 on the dot.
Damn.
Yeah. So he started in the early 60s because he was 5 when his first single came out, huh?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
so.
so.
I think so.
5 or 6.
Anyway. Did the guy that killed him went to jail?
Yeah. Like a motherfucker.
Like it's
They
over?
They sued
Yeah.
the shit out of him and everything.
Okay.
I don't know why. He was just a drug dealer.
Most drug dealers go to jail.
Well, I mean, not for life.
You killed a
Some.
pop icon, sir.
No. He gave him the same dose he gave him every night.
You killed a pop icon, sir.
I think it's, I agree. It's no different than if he'd have shot it up himself. He just paid somebody to do it for him.
Yeah.
You killed a pop icon, sir.
Yeah.
I think like that. Is it fair? No.
No.
But you killed a pop icon, sir.
Yeah.
Technically.
Like the guy that killed Mac Miller, and didn't he get a crazy sentence too?
Did he kill Mac Miller? Or didn't
He
Mac
sold
just-
him the drugs, and wasn't it laced?
Oh, yeah. I see now, all respects to Mac. I don't agree with that rule.
No.
With the, you know, this guy sold me the drugs that I took and I died.
Right. Like, juice.
Now, if you find evidence that,
Juice was different.
like, if you find evidence that he was in that bitch lacing the shit itself,
Right.
then yeah, lock him up. Because that's you doing that shit knowing that shit could kill somebody.
But
You
is
know
it
what I'm
because
saying?
you're an ex-drug dealer that you feel this way?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's, you know what I'm saying?
Personal choice.
Yeah, like you're doing the drugs. Like, fuck if I sold it to you because I might have never touched the shit ever in my life. I just know it make me money.
So with that, how do y'all feel about the people that sell fake shit? Like, and people placebo effect freak out and kill somebody or kill themselves, and then the person who sold it to them goes to jail. Like, if I sell you like a book of stickers, and I go, hey, this is LSD, and you take it and you go, whoa, I'm freaking out, and then you kill somebody or kill yourself, you can go to jail for selling that book of stickers and saying it's LSD.
I think that's stupid.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Yeah.
Look, personal choice is a thing. I don't snort cocaine anymore because there's too much fentanyl around.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because it's awesome.
No, too much
Because I
fentanyl.
love the smell of it.
Too much fentanyl around, bro. I don't want to die. I got kids.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, I only smoke weed now. Mm-hmm. And, like, I got my medical card back. I'm going to the dispensary.
Sounds like you're bragging. What's your point?
My point is, you made the decision to do those drugs.
Yeah.
Like, you decided that I was going to buy this and I was going to take this. You decided that you wasn't going to, like, look at it, inspect it, find something. Like, you can buy fentanyl kits. You can buy lace kits to see what the fuck you're taking.
Yeah,
that's
you
your
was
fault.
too worried about getting high.
Yeah.
You can't blame the drug dealer for a junkie being a junkie.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Crackhead's been crackhead since crack.
Facts.
CIA did that.
You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Speaking of it, the CIA did it. How do you feel about John F. Kennedy, Turtle?
what do you mean?
Who you think killed him?
Who do I think killed John F. Kennedy?
Yeah. Since we were talking about history.
Tupac.
You think Tupac killed John F. Kennedy?
The mob.
Okay.
The mob.
10 years before he was born.
I like how I knew exactly what you was thinking about. He was like, was Tupac alive?
Russia and the mob.
Yeah.
You think it was the mob?
The mob and Russia working together, kind of.
Yeah. Just like how they got Fidel Castro.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Laced a cigar.
Yep. If you don't think that the fucking mob had anything to do with getting that cigar in the building, you crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Nothing in me thinks.
No, that was a gift from one of the Dons. He was like,
Yep.
All right.
CIA was look, all you gotta do is give him this.
yeah.
All you gotta do is give him this.
Us not fucking with y'all at all.
Yep.
All right. How do y'all feel before we get out of here? How do y'all feel about Diddy's lawyers?
Cool a little bit.
Oh, okay. How do y'all feel about Diddy's lawyers trying to get him bail?
The youngest person to come out was a 9-year-old. Fuck you, you don't get bail.
Yep.
Like, they have literally tried to offer like a couple $1 million, and oh no, I agree. But apparently they've tried to offer a couple of $1 million, and like now they're adding on to like his like
I think he's a flight risk.
big time.
Yeah.
And
He's got too many connections.
Yeah, he's got too much access to private planes. You know what I'm saying? Look
Like
how
they're-
easy he was able to get out when they was looking for him the first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga was out of the country in like literally 3 hours after they kicked his door in.
And I think they trying to like add to his conditions and shit. And like one of them was while he's out on bail, he is not allowed to
Have any
interact
visitors.
with females at all.
Well, I mean, you was fucking dudes.
You were fucking
so what?
dudes too, bro.
Right. He's like, perfect. Can I have my baby oil back?
Please, no access to women, just men, and my Costco card back.
Somebody get Johnson & Johnson on the phone.
Tell him daddy's back, bitches.
Daddy's got an order.
Oh, fuck. Y'all got anything else?
They just answer the phone. It's bad, boy.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
Won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
It's
Meek Mill
baby
sitting
oil
on
for life.
Meek Mill sitting on his lap like a Maltese cat. Bro, Andrew Salt's ruined that shit forever.
It's your asshole tonight. As always, thank you for your support. If you enjoyed the show, please rate and review on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever else you listen to podcasts. Dustin, give them the closing statement.
Well, everybody, if you've been paying attention
Did
to...
you say the M-word?
No.
If you've been paying attention to an M-word.
No, if you've been paying attention to gas prices and how much grocery costs and everything like that,
Vote for Kamala.
don't vote for Kamala. If you don't like Trump that much, just don't fucking vote and let us win, and you'll see your bank account bounce back, bitches.
This is the Hangover Podcast. I do not endorse this message.
Just woke up, couple daddies from the club dealing with